would you say that the music industry, like the grind of the music industry for, say, an independent artist, is very similar to the grind for an independent wrestler,
Yeah,
where you're
yeah.
responsible for your own promotion, you're responsible for getting yourself booked, you're responsible for the travel and all your expenses and all that stress and everything that comes with it. That hey, you might not make it. Hey,
Yeah,
you might just be, you know what I mean, like held
yeah,
down for so long and then you finally get your break. Like I see
yeah.
a lot of I see a lot of similarities within those two industries, especially within someone in the same like independent trying to get their word out there type of
That's a real good comparison. I ain't gonna hold you because I know some of my buddies. Well, I know a guy that's doing wrestling right now. I don't know him too well. I know another guy that's doing wrestling like the independent grind, and I see him doing that shit, and I'm like, God damn, it kind of is similar in a sense because you got to make people want to fuck with you, but then at the same time they want to see some like real shit, like originality. So it's
you got to make them feel something.
you got to make them feel something, but it got to come from a real place. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you might have to be vulnerable. Just like in independent wrestling, like independent wrestling is probably way more harder than rap, bro. Like that shit is. I see what they go through. Sometimes they perform in front of nobody,
Nobody.
and it's like they might fucking break their hand or break their leg in the process
And
or
then
do something.
they got a family and a real job. So
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, yeah, they're out there doing that for fun. But hey, if I get hurt, oh man, like I might not be able to feed my family now because you're
exactly,
trying to chase
bro.
your dreams. So it's a dreary kind of line that you cross there. So yeah, that's why I
Exactly.
was like, let me write this down because I knew I had that to bring up to you because I figured there had to be a lot of similarities in that same sort of. It's a similar sort of grind. You know what I mean? And
Very
I'm
much so.
someone who
Yeah.
I love independent wrestling. I've grown up around it. That's why I kind of came up with this name. I coined the phrase bingo hall kid, which is what I consider myself because I'm someone as a kid was going to bingo halls, independent wrestling. I have family that was in the independent wrestling scene. So I've been around it. I know a lot of how things work behind the scenes. So it's like I know what it takes behind that grind. And like a lot of these people that some people think, oh, they've made it, they're stars because you see them on TV or you see them on, certain big name shows. A lot of them still work a 9 to 5, you know what I mean? Because they
Hell
still
yeah.
haven't got to that point yet. So that's a lot of things like people don't see. So I know that grind it's definitely real and it's only for the real ones. And you got to be passionate about it. And you got, whatever it is, whether that's